morning. Hi guys. Happy Sunday. I just wanted to come in, wish you guys a good day, and hopefully everybody's been doing good and staying strong, I know I am trying to. So I just wanted to come in and wish you guys a good day, to be honest, and all that good stuff. It's so crazy because I don't watch the news a lot, like ever. I used to watch the news when I was younger, but that's because everybody else would watch it, But I don't really watch the news a lot anymore. So I really don't know what be going on a lot of times, but I always stay updated with social media. So without watching the news, I already know what's going on, in a way. So I just do it that way. So I won't be too oblivious of what's going on, I still be knowing what's going on. So yeah, I don't watch the news too much, but I was researching the other day, like earlier. I was just like, this is so crazy. So there's been a lot of of course, there's been a lot of storms and blizzards and all kinds of crazy stuff going on, And I believe they were saying Saturday, there was pretty much every state has some type of winter advisory warning on Saturday. I guess they were saying up to every state had one. So it's been blizzards going on, all kinds of stuff. Floods, all kinds of stuff going on right now. So especially power outages. And so I know the weather's been really freaking cold. And so there's been a lot of power outages, a lot of crazy stuff going on. And so I was looking it up. I was like, this is crazy because power is a really important source that we need, to survive and stuff. So, with that being said, I was looking at certain things that will actually help with power and stuff. And I seen they have the mini, portable power source that you can get. And it'll actually help power up televisions. They said televisions. It'll help with your cell phone, charging your cell phone, I believe. They said CD players, if you guys still use those. You might have to, I don't know, but CD players, just little things that don't need too much energy to use, but that's important for you, maybe I don't know, maybe hair straighteners, I'm not for sure, but the little mini power energy source would be a good investment, I would think. I don't think it's too expensive, but if it is, it would be worth it, because in the end, So I was looking up things that would actually help out with power outages, because it's estimated that over 300 million Americans and Canadians altogether are going to possibly have power outages from now until about 2028. So I don't know how long they're going to be, how long the power shortages are going to be, but I know that it's going to be, that they're estimating it to actually be occurring from now until 2028. And so I don't think it's a bad idea to invest in a mini power energy source or a generator if you want energy source power, solar, sorry. If you need more energy, the generator would be the best because it lasts longer. But I think the portable battery energy source actually will work too. So it might be less expensive, but the generator will be the best, because you just never know what's going to happen. They even had to postpone the NFL playoffs, I think, with the wild card playoffs between Buffalo Bills and the Steelers until a later time on Monday. It's just been crazy stuff going on because of the weather and all this stuff, And I guess, I don't know. You just never know what's going to happen. And I remember, I don't think I mentioned it on here. If I did, it may have been a long time ago. But I mentioned it for sure on my podcast. So you guys can go check out my podcast. And, too. that I mentioned before. But I mentioned it on there, you know, in 2020 when I actually left and went on my own self-discovery journey, pretty much. I was shown a lot while I was driving, and I mentioned this on my podcast, you know. And I remember when I was driving, I remember being shown a lot, and I remember seeing a lot of power outages. Like, it was really dark, and there was people standing on top of their buildings and stuff, all kinds of stuff. But there was burning buildings. There was people standing on top of their buildings, on top of their houses and stuff. And there was like no light. And so it was craziness going on. And I thought it was happening back then. So I was like freaking out while I was driving, like literally. I was praying for my family to make sure that they're going to be okay, all kinds of stuff, because I seen what was going to happen. And I thought it was happening, or it was going to happen, or it was happening at the time because I was seeing it. And so I was freaked out. And the craziest thing is it wasn't happening back then. But I think I was just shown what was going to happen. And when I look up all these power outages and stuff, it just reminds me of that day, you know. So me trying to warn everybody back then didn't really help, because they're just looking at me like I was crazy. But I was telling the truth, you know. I seen what I saw. And but now that I'm seeing all these outages and stuff happening and occurring, you know, I just feel like it's important for everybody to get on, to be able to stock up now, you know, because you never know what's going to happen. And just to be prepared, pretty much, because you just never know. And I remember, okay, so I believe it was like 2017, we had a blackout in our whole neighborhood. Like the whole neighborhood side of town that we lived on went blackout. It was a blackout for no reason. And it was so dark. And I remember we were driving home at that time, and everything just went dark. We were like, what the heck? But we had invested in these little touch lights a while ago. You know, we would stock up on little things, and they were like these little circular, sorry, my phone cut out a little bit, but anyway. They're like these little circular lights, touch lights that you could just touch and it lights up, you know. And so we had like a lot of them just hanging around the house. And so when their blackout occurred, we had those. And in the back of the lights, they had like a place where you can hang them on the wall, like by a nail, or we used adhesive tape. So you can use adhesive tape and stick it on the back of the light and put it on the wall, you know, and touch them and they'll turn on. And I think we only had like one per room, and it was really lit. Like, it didn't even look like we didn't have electricity. And they weren't even expensive, because I think we got them at the dollar store or even Walmart, but I think we got them at the dollar store, to be honest, and they were really cheap. And they lasted a long time. All you need is good batteries, you know. So I think those are good to invest in. And of course, candles and all that good stuff. But matches, but those are really good. The little touch lights, they helped a lot. And you know, they have portable battery chargers. You can use those to charge your batteries for certain things, just in case anything like that happens. You know, at least you have a backup for your batteries being charged. I always thought that was a good invention. And of course, if you need to charge it up, you can use one of those like we were talking about earlier, the little energy source, portable energy source, to help power that up, because it's small. And what else? Those are good to have. Of course, candles. But oh yeah, I saw these little they had these little light bulbs, portable light bulbs that they had. I've seen those. Those are like $9, I think. But they have little portable light bulbs. They have portable hanging lights that you can put inside of your tents too. And if you go camping or anything like that, or if you have to, and that lights up the whole tent too. But they're really cool. And they have clips on the end of them, and you can hang it at the top of your tent, you know, and the whole tent will be lit, you know. So those are good to have. And just to be on a safe side, you know. I don't think it's an issue, or I don't think it'll hurt to start preparing now, because you just never know, you know. I'll always say that the cup of noodles are always a good thing to have too, because you don't really have to use the microwave to eat them, you know. You could just put hot water on top of the noodles, eat them, and they're really good. Those are a really good investment. And I remember back in 98, you know, when we had to stock up because we thought the road was going to end. Everybody did, like for the year 2000, I think. And we would always go to the store and stock up on like canned goods and all that, you know. So we had shelves full of like ravioli, vegetables. So you had green beans, spinach, all kinds of canned goods. You know, canned goods are really good to have, especially the ones that you don't need a can opener to open it with, you know. Those are good. But if you need a can opener, they always have the portable ones too. So I learned how to use one of those when I was like 7. Thank God, because you just never know, you know. But the ramen, the cup of noodles are really good to have. And when nothing happened, when year 2000 didn't end, nothing happened, we just ate all this stuff. But it lasted us forever though. So I think it's good to stock up, because you just never know what's going to happen or what could happen, because anything could happen. So that way we won't be running around like we were in 2020 trying to get toilet paper. You know. So or the mask running out and we just didn't even know we need a mask, you know. It's crazy. So everybody's like looking for masks. It's so crazy. So it's just good to be prepared earlier rather than later, you know. So I think the portable energy source is good. The generators are good, of course. And the canned goods and all that stuff, because you just never know. So that way, if anything does happen, you know, you'll be prepared for it. You don't have to run to the store, be in crowds and all this craziness. You know. They even have, because I think my brother, he showed me a long time ago, he had, there's this portable stove. So they have portable stoves too. So if you need like to eat your ramen or your cup of noodles or anything like that, you can always purchase one of those portable stoves too, to be able to heat up the ramen or your ravioli or anything like that, you know. If anything happens to electricity, that's a good thing to have. I actually seen it in motion, so I saw him, he showed me how to use it and stuff. So I know they have that. That's out there too. So I think it was a portable stove. Yeah, it was a portable stove. But it's so small. Like, it's not even that big, you know. But he had one of those. And I think that's a good thing to have, because you just never know. And I just think it's good to stock up now and do certain things to prepare, you know. Because the road is, I don't know, it's just a lot going on. But as far as me, I've been chilling and doing my thing. That's what I've been up to. And just hope everybody's doing good. But yeah, I guess when they're saying that a lot of people are going to be, I don't know how long it's going to last with the shortages as far as electricity goes, but I know that they're expecting it to last until 2028, probably on and off. I'm not for sure, like the time span, you know, but I know it's going to happen, or they're expecting it to happen. So the generator might be more expensive, but I think it's good to have certain things like that, you know, certain tools and resources and stuff like that to help. So when the time comes, everybody will be prepared, you know. So I don't know, I was just reading about that. So I just wanted to come and talk about that for a little bit, you know. So yeah. I don't want to talk to you guys. Oh yeah, I guess they canceled a lot of flights too. I guess there was like over 1,100 flights canceled on Saturday and over 2,000 on Friday. So yeah, it's been crazy. But there's a lot of storms going on, so yeah, you gotta be prepared. Because I've seen a lot of stuff in Dream States too about transportation and all this stuff, how it's hard for people to get from point A to point B because their cars just automatically stop working. And I've seen a lot of people walking too with their animals. So I've seen a lot of stuff over years, you know. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I know I saw it. So, you know, it's good to be prepared. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and go chill and do me. So hopefully everybody have a great rest of your day. I love you guys, and I'll be back on later with another video. Make sure you check out my podcast because I'll post on there too. So, you know, that'll help. But I love you. Have a good day. Bye.